Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode. I just finished recording and I wanted to make a post-recording video. In the morning from 9 to 11, I just recorded another music video, which I'm going to share with you upcoming weeks, so stay tuned. I thought it would be a good idea to make a post-recording video while I still feel fresh. In this video, I will talk about my recording sessions, the important things while recording, how do I feel before and after recording. Generally speaking, musicians are usually scared of recording sessions. I can definitely understand why, especially self-made recordings. You have to think so many things at the same time, you know? Every video on my YouTube channel, everything you watch, it's all self-made. Everything I do myself. Recording, mixing, post-production, editing, all those things I do it. I can understand those musicians who are scared of recordings. Even though I record so many times, still I feel nervous and scared. I think for me it's a little different because nowadays I do recordings a lot and I share a lot, as you guys know. I don't feel that nervous anymore, but for me the most stressful part is the time. Because when you make your own recordings, usually the time is the main problem. We don't have enough time to think my playing or the camera is working, if the sound is good, you know, these things. These kind of things make me stressful. After recording lots of things, I just know what to focus during my recording session. And of course, during the recording session, I always try to be calm, not stressed out, because if I'm stressed, I can definitely feel it on my playing. And if my playing is stressed, watchers, listeners also can feel it, which is not good. For example, today's recording session. How do I prepare this recording? Mentally, I focus my recordings one day before. I think what I'm going to play. Of course, I practice it not just one day before. But the day before is very important. If I don't sleep enough, I don't usually play good or I get tired quickly. Sleeping is really important before recording day. Usually for the recording day, mentally when I wake up, I always focus what I'm going to play, what should I do during the recording session. For example, preparing my equipment, checking the batteries, checking my violin, check the notes, clean intonation, these kind of things. But the main idea is to stay relaxed. Whatever happens, always I try to be calm. Because this is life, I did so many mistakes before, and what I realized is that there will always some kind of problem. Maybe the weather will be bad, you don't have a good condition, or something bad happened, but during the recording, nothing really matters. And I say it also for other people when we record together. This is not the time to cry or complain about things. This is time to focus and try our best to make a good production so that listeners can enjoy our music. After the recording session, we can cry or do whatever we want. The other question is, what is a good recording? If we look the recording history, I still enjoy recordings from 1945. Is it because of recording quality? Of course not. Number one thing that makes a recording good is the musician or the music itself. Not the equipment, not the video quality, not the sound quality, the musician. If the music is not good, you can have the best equipments in the world or the most expensive camera and microphones. Still, listeners will not like it. On the other hand, if the musician is great, nobody actually cares that much if the video or sound quality is good or bad. So for me, number one is the musician, and then video and sound quality, and later on maybe the microphones you use or the softwares or the plugins, but always musician comes first. On the other hand, again, like I spoke previous videos, the time management. I think during recording session, the time management is really important, especially if you are recording by yourself. You have to know yourself. For example, some people really like to practice a lot just before recording, or some people prefer not to play that much. It's all about knowing yourself, your muscles, and your mood. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of playing a lot before performance because it makes me tired, and I believe that I need to give my whole energy during my recording session, but not before that. Practicing a lot somehow takes that energy away. The other thing is always have this plan B. What I mean by plan B, for example, you go to recording session and maybe your pianist forgot his notes or his iPad, whatever. Always bring extra sheet music. Also for the equipment, always double check. Double check, double check, double check. Check your SD cards, check your batteries, because you don't want to go to recording session and then realize, oh my god, I forgot this thing. Guess what? It's too late. And usually if you reserve a room or hall, you don't have that much time, just some hours. So always be prepared for any kind of situation. And don't waste so much energy for the things you can't control and change. I think I'm addicted to this feeling. Before the performance, it can be a concert or recording, whatever. That uncomfortable feeling, you know, when you go to bed trying to sleep, or the recording day. I usually feel not that good before recording. I mean, not negative way, but I stay in passive mood, I would say. What I mean by that, I am not open emotionally that much. It's a very concentrated, focused mindset. And after recording, if the recording session went well, that sweet feeling, you know, I am addicted to that feeling actually. It's like a mixture of adrenaline, excitement, happiness, all together. It's really difficult in a daily life to feel that feeling. I could only feel that after concert, after competition, or after a recording session. So that's one of the things I enjoy a lot. I know it's very stressful before recording, but after that feeling, I really enjoy it. Actually, today's recording was not that easy because it was an early morning recording, which I personally prefer. Not very early morning recordings, but afternoon recordings I like maybe from 1 p.m., 2 p.m., whatever. Because early mornings I still feel very sleepy. And many people come and ask me, but how can I have all those equipment? They are very expensive. These days for video, I think your mobile phone is taking great videos if you know how to edit them. And for sound, you could simply record lots of things with just a hand recorder, like Zoom H6 or H8, I don't know, these Zoom series. I might put the link down so you can check it out and all the price. When I started this, I started with one camera and one hand recorder. Of course now I have the whole equipment and everything, but I couldn't get them just in one day, you know. So I believe today's musicians, everyone should know how to make their own recording and how to make a good production. Until now, I made recordings with many people. One of the things I realized that everyone has different taste and different way of thinking. Music is very subjective. I talked about this also in my previous videos, but I will say it again. When we record and edit, it's of course good to listen what other great famous musicians do, but also we should remember that we are not them. We are all individual people. But yeah, I just wanted to make a small video right after recording session with my fresh feelings inside. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. I will keep sharing many things. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram. I'm not going to say what I recorded today, but anyways, you will listen in some weeks. If you want me to talk about how to make a good recording, how to make a video and sound production, let me know in comments. And until next time, I will talk to you soon.